Hello YouTube, this is Remorse. Today I decided to play some GTA 5. I want to see what the hype was about. I want to see if I can make some real money with the options that the game gives you. As you can see, I've been playing for 7 days, and in 7 days I've made $12 million of income. Now let's get into this. First, we're going to start with selling my crates in my small warehouse. I don't have a large warehouse. I don't see the point of it. It takes forever to fill it up. If you're playing solo with this small warehouse, I can fill it up within 20-30 minutes and get my returns, sell it, and get my money real quick. Now for this, you need a CEO office,
sales on.
And you purchase a small warehouse.
Cargo's all loaded on a plane at LSIA. Just take off, land it at the drop, and we got
After you
ourselves a
purchase
deal.
a small warehouse, you start filling it up with your crate missions. And you go from there. Now, I gotta go to the airport and start delivering these crates. Usually I like joining a public solo lobby. Is the only way to do this. If you try to do this in a regular public lobby, you'll never make it. Everybody will shoot you down, destroy you, destroy your crates. You'll lose your money. You'll rage quit, throw your controller up against the wall, break your TV, punch your wife in the face, punch your girlfriend in the face. You'll just go crazy. So the only way you can do this is joining a public solo lobby. Now there's a lot of videos out there on how to do this. I am not going to go into that. It's real easy. Just Google it or look it up on YouTube and you'll find them. It's real easy. Now I'm not the greatest pilot, but I like using the buzzard pretty quick. Having a little trouble right here trying to land it. For some reason I thought the plane was behind the warehouse. I don't know what I was looking at. The map just kind of threw me off a little bit. So I gotta run all the way over here and jump in my plane. Now if I had some friends, usually I'll do this later in the day when everybody's home from work to help me out, but today I decided to do it a little early and try it on my own and see how fast I can do it. Usually I can do this in under an hour, make a little bit over $500,000, and all you have to do is rinse and repeat. One day I stock my warehouse, I stock my cars, and I also have my wheat factory, and I'll stock that one day. The next day I'll start selling everything, get my money real quick, and then just rinse and repeat. The next day start stocking, the next day reselling, and you can make $500,000 every 2 hours. Usually that's what I play, 2 hours a day. Oh, and that's all you need. Now I'm trying to save up some money here for the new DLC. As you can see, in 7 days of me playing, I made over $12 million. I've already spent it all and bought everything that I can. Now I gotta save up some money for this new DLC that comes out in a couple of days on the 13th. And so here we go. Now these little Cessna planes, they're not the fastest. It takes forever. And then especially with these missions right here, you gotta stay low, stay under the radar. Now imagine if you were in a full lobby. Everybody on the map or in that lobby can see you flying and carrying your cargo. There is no way you can dodge 2, 3, 4 heat seeker missiles. There's no point. They will shoot you down. It's impossible unless you got some friends helping you out, a couple of guys and a couple of buzzers behind you, and just covering your back. Then you can do it, and then they can make some money on the side too. But if you don't have any friends to help you out at the time, you gotta do this on your own, you gotta join a solo public lobby. It's the only way. Easiest way. I've been doing this for the last, what, 7 days now? Selling, no problem. Now when I get bored of doing this, I'll join a public lobby and I'll just fly my buzzard and just start killing people, or see if I can actually pick up crates on my own with the public lobby. But most of the time, 50% of the time, 60% of the time, I'm getting my stuff destroyed because everybody can see you on the map and it's no fun. Now on this delivery mission, I usually don't like these ones where you have to land the plane, because every time you land it, you have to land it near the drop point, and there's usually about 10 enemies waiting for you. So usually you gotta land this a little bit far away. Make sure you don't hit no power poles or many rocks or anything, because if you crash your plane, it's over. You're done. Park it real quick here. Don't go over the propeller. You don't want to get chopped up. Pull out my gun. Wrong gun. Damn, I'm a sexy bitch. And run over here. And you can see them on the map. Start taking them out one by one. There's one. Got a couple to the right here. Two. Can't see these guys. Two little bushes here. They're in there. Now these missions are pretty easy. You just gotta learn how to fly these planes and land them correctly. Killing the enemies is not that hard. It's just landing these planes. Now imagine if you have a jet on your back with another player there, or a couple of buzzards, or a couple guys and insurgents just running you guys over. It's pointless. It's no fun. Trust me, you'll rage quit, throw your controller, break something, and then you're down $60, $100 because you gotta go buy a new controller, a new TV, or something. I know this guy's back here in this corner behind the mobile home, or yeah, mobile home. So I'll run out real quick. There he is. Take him out. Now I got lazy right here. Let me see if I can take this car to the plane, but it wouldn't let me. Nope, locked. So now I gotta hoof it all the way back to the plane. Now this is real easy. All you have to do is get in the plane and then drive it. Now usually these guys drop money, not this time. And I ain't got no time to search these guys to see if they dropped any money on the ground. I'm trying to see how fast I can do this. I mean, there's probably other ways you can do this. There's probably videos out there where people can do it a lot faster. But for me, this is the way I do it. It's the easiest. And as if you're a beginner, this is the easiest way. You don't have to do any money glitches or anything. And this is probably the funnest way because I don't get bored. There's always something different. The only thing is you just gotta rinse and repeat. One day is one thing, and the next day is another. Here you just gotta fly it over here. Park it. There it is. Now I could have left it here, called the buzzard, and flew back. But I decided to see if I can just take it back. I'm already in the vehicle, so I might as well just take it back and fly back in it. Just make sure you have enough room to take off, and watch these power poles or any signs that are in your way.
Boss, it's
You
me.
should be clear.
Look, this garage space in the building's still available. Honestly, it's amazing. Just take a look on Dynasty 8. See what you...
Easy money. And it's fun. There's always something different to do. Different missions. I haven't done them all, so I haven't played these missions that much, but I know there's about 20 different versions of it as far as the selling missions. But these are the easiest ones. Now if you sell a full warehouse, usually it's 2 or 3 planes, and you gotta fly one, drop one, come back, and you usually have enough time to do them all, but it's just time consuming. I want to see how it was just to sell half a warehouse and get my money. Now I could always go back and resell it. But there's a cooldown, so I gotta wait. Now right here I gotta make sure I land this, make sure I don't crash. I can either parachute out of it or go commando and try to land it. There we go. Easy. I'll try to get slick. See if I can park it in front of the warehouse. Now this is my weed warehouse right here. The cheapest one. All the weed warehouses are the same. The only thing that changes is the location and how far you have to drive to them. That's it. And if you get the cocaine, those pay more. But me, I'm a weed man. I don't do coke, so this is the easiest and funnest thing, and you can pretend you're selling weed. So I had to quit my CEO and join my MC so I can get inside my warehouse. I'll wait for this loading screen. Here we go. There's my doors, my guard. Look at him just sitting there. That's my security. Now I didn't waste money on the upgrades. The only thing I wasted money on was on the security, because I didn't want to get raided. I haven't got raided at all, but I've seen videos where people say they get raided and they lose half their stuff, they lose all of it, but I didn't want to take the risk. Now since I don't play it that much, you could always be doing something else, and this is always producing product, so you can go do something else and leave it. You don't have to tend to it. So we're gonna sell my full stock. It's full. Sell it. You're probably saying, well, that's not that much money. It's not, but you do it every day or every other day, you can make $1 million every 2 days or every 3 days. Easy money. It's fun, and all I do is play 2 hours a day. Easy. Now this mission right here that I'm gonna get, I haven't done it yet. This is my first time doing it. As you can see, when it tells you, when you sell a full warehouse, usually it's better to sell half a warehouse. You sell half a warehouse, you can do one truck, one plane, and it's easy. But usually if you let it fill up all the way and you want to sell, you're gonna have to do 2 or 3 trips. So if you're doing this solo, make sure you're always selling at the half point of your stock. If not, you're gonna be stuck doing what I'm doing right now. As you can see, here's my waypoint. Not that far. Just let me call my insurgent real quick. I ain't got no cars getting in my way. I just mow them down. Run across the street real quick. You see you got cars coming behind you and mowing you down, and you want to die with that. Not the way. Now this insurgent is one of the best vehicles you can have. It's a bully. Just mow down people. You just gotta make sure you duck your head. You don't get that headshot when people are shooting at you. Other than that, you can just mow people down. Now, as you can see in this mission right here, I have 3 planes. I've never done it, and I was like, damn it, I should have sold at the halfway point, but screw it. We're trying to get as much money as we can real quick. And you gotta remember, this is for solo people. They're out there barely starting. If you want to get that big, huge warehouse, or you want to get that cocaine, go for it. It's just gonna cost you more money, and it's gonna take you longer to fill and longer to sell. Yeah, you'll get your money towards the end, but it's time consuming. This, the smaller warehouses, get money in. You always got money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. Like I said, I can fill out my special cargoes warehouse. I can fill it out in maybe less than an hour. Now try filling out, that's only 16 crates. Now try filling up 111 crates and trying to sell it. It'll take me maybe a week by myself. So it's impossible. Yeah, maybe at the end of the week I'll probably make $2 million, but this way I'll make a little bit more money at the end of the week. Like I said, I haven't done this mission before. You gotta stay as close as you can to the ground, avoid the radar. You don't want no cops, no helicopters following you, because there's no way you're gonna shoot them down. You don't have no friends, you have nothing. You're on your own. So just stay underneath the radar and you're good. Now these seaplanes right here, they're pretty easy to fly. They're easier than those little Cessnas. You don't get that wind turbulence with them. You can just leave it and they fly straight. Little Cessnas, if you're not pulling back, they start diving. But these, they're so easy to control. You have to do is just go over the waypoint, hit right on your D-pad, drop your cargo, and keep on stepping. Now you have what, 30 minutes to drop these? At first I thought I wasn't going to have enough time, but I came pretty close. And just stay your route. Just stay route. Just go to the first one. Follow your route. Look at your map real quick. And it's just a big circle. Do not zigzag. Do not change from one to another one. From left to right. Just stay on your path, and you'll get this done pretty quick. As you can see, it looks like a circle right there. Hit my next one. Turn right. Hit the next one. You'll see right now. And there's the smoke. And these things are far. This is easy. Easy money. I don't have to worry about other players shooting me down, anybody in a jet. Now these little Cessnas, these little planes right here, seaplanes right here, they're slow. You're never gonna outrun a jet or any helicopter. You have no defense, you have nothing to take them out with. You can try to shoot them down, but at the same time you're trying to fly the plane and not crash. No, it's pointless. Unless you have friends, that's the only way you're gonna do it. You'll get more money out of it at the end. Depending on how many people are in the lobby, you'll get a percentage for delivering with more people in the lobby. Yeah, you'll make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 extra on top of what you made, but you're taking that risk that for 20 or 30,000 extra on top, you lose everything. I don't want to take the risk. I just want to make sure it's sure money. Get my money in the bank and keep on stepping. Here's another drop point. As you can see, it's just one big circle. Look at the map. Here comes the next one. Right on the D-pad. Drop it. Keep on going. Now at first I thought I was going to make it because it's 15 drops. You're talking 5 different drops per plane. So after I drop everything here, I gotta fly back, pick up another plane, and then do it again. Now look, I'm flying over the city right here. Main traffic. Everybody's over at the beach. You got the mask area. You got everybody over here in the city. Imagine me trying to fly in a straight line with other players there on the side. You're gonna have RPGs and heat seekers just flying your way. And everybody's usually here with a helicopter and a jet, so you're easy prey, easy target for anybody. Easiest way, public lobby. Solo. That's the only way. If you're gonna try this in a public lobby, you better have some friends. I'm telling you, you guys will lose your money and you'll be complaining, crying, and all that work that you put in is gone. Now the first time I did this mission with the crates, I got a Cessna and I only sold half a thing and I crashed. I lost everything. I freaking looked at my map real quick. For some reason my plane took a dive as I was looking at my map, and I crashed and lost everything. I was so pissed off. I was like, no, never again. Never again. Now after I did that, I bought my first warehouse. Now I wasn't going to spend over $1 million for another warehouse. I said, screw this. Let me see what all this is about. So I bought me my small warehouse. Easy money, a little bit over 300,000. Got it. And then I started supplying my own crates. I started with the small crates, the $2,000 ones. That's the easiest ones, and you'll spend less money. Now if you go with the 2 or the 3, sometimes you get lucky, but if you do the 2, sometimes either you pick up 1 crate or you pick up 2 crates. If you pick up 2 crates, you gotta make 2 trips, pick up 1 crate, deliver, go back, and pick up the other crate, which is retarded. You waste a lot of time going back and forth. I might as well do single ones and spend less money. I'm talking about $2,000 for 1 crate or $8,000 for 2 crates. You're talking about $4,000 a crate. No. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you have just to pick up 1 truck or a car with the crate in it, which will count for 2, and you'll get lucky once in a while, but it's not always like that. Same thing with the 3 crates. Sometimes you'll have to pick up 3 crates. You gotta go grab 1, drop 1, come back, grab 1, drop it back. So you're wasting a lot of time going back and forth, back and forth. I said, nah, I can do the single crates, spend a lot less money, and get more on my return. Here now I'm done with the second plane. As you can see, I have 20 minutes left. Let's go pick up the third plane. Easy money. I like how that water splashes behind you when you get close to the edge of the ocean right there. Or lake. This is a lake. Yeah, it's a lake. Make sure when you land these, you don't crash into the other plane. Or what I noticed right here is I was coming up the beach, and for some reason I parked it right in front of the other plane, and I was trying to hit reverse and it wouldn't go. I tried to go forward, it wouldn't go forward. That was crap. So let me get out. Let me see if my wing doesn't hit the other plane and damage it, and it's all over. Just make sure when you come back, you gotta leave enough room for the other plane to leave. There I go, turning it. Make sure I have plenty of room. Try to hit reverse, it wouldn't go. So might as well turn it. There we go. So yeah, just pay attention for that. When you come back, do not park in front of these planes. It's your other plane, you won't be able to move it. Or leave it in the water, away from the planes. Get out, swim. That's just something I learned from this. As you can see, I'm in the lobby by myself. Now we already made 143,000 plus. We gotta finish this mission and get that extra money. Keep that money coming. Easy money. Go under these power cables. That's funny that you won't be able to hit the power cables in this game. But imagine if those power cables were there, you'd have so many planes crash, so many helicopters crashing. That's a good thing that they took them out. There's just visuals. They're not physical cables, which is pretty cool. You gotta stay close to the mountains. You don't want that radar going off. Now you could, for some reason, or if you by accident set off the cops, just use Lester and get the cops off of you. But you gotta remember there's a cooldown before you can call Lester again. So make sure you use that wisely. And you have to be pretty close to the target to drop them off. You can't be way up in the air and go over the target and drop it. It won't let you. You gotta try to get as close as you can to drop your cargo. There we go. Trying to get it as centered as I can. Now for some reason, the targets for the drop-offs on these are smaller than for the special cargos. The target area, the little yellow circle, they're a little bit bigger. So you don't actually have to be exactly on top of it to drop it off. With these, they're probably the size of the plane. I don't know why it's like that, but I just noticed that. Stay close to the mountains. Drop a little bit. Don't want that radar going off. You can see it's easy. Now, I know this video is pretty long, but you can see what it takes to do these missions. It's not hard. I mean, I could edit out a lot of the stuff and show you what you have to do and everything, you know, real quick, but this way you can see the raw footage and you can see what you have to do to deliver this stuff. Oh, another thing, if you're flying these missions, do not go over the military bases. Go around them. Trust me. You get near them, fly. Part of your wing goes over the edge of the military base. You're gonna set off the cops and the military. You're gonna get shot down. So make sure you stay away from the military bases whenever you do these. Go around them, even if it takes you 10-20 seconds just to go around them, do it, trust me. You'll get shot down and you're gonna lose your stuff. Now with this new DLC, they're gonna have new missions and new stuff to make money. Supposedly they're saying you're gonna make more money. We still don't know what the missions are or what we're supposed to do, but I'm really looking forward to it to see what we have to do for that. And here we go. Here's the next one. As you can see, this is the second round around the same place. So if you have 3 friends, you have all 3 planes flying the same way behind you, just drop them one by one. And you probably get it done within 5 minutes. As you can see, they give you a half hour because they know there's probably players out there that are going to attempt this on their own. So they give you plenty of time to do it. At first I didn't think I was going to make it, but at the end of the time I think I had 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left. So you got plenty of time to deliver these. Just don't do this in a public lobby. You're gonna have to avoid the city, you're gonna have to go around, you're gonna get shot down, and you're gonna be mad. Another one. As you can see, it's just one big circle. This next one. There we go. Make a quick right turn. Make sure you use the rudder as you're turning too. Get a sharper turn. If you use all rudder, you're going to make a wide turn and you're going to lose time. So make sure you bank your plane to the right, to the left, and use your left or right rudder. Make a sharper turn. Now look right here, I'm going right over the city so I can hit my next point. Go ahead and do this in a public lobby. See if you'll make it across this freeway right here. You have no chance. Unless you go, if you ghost your organization, but I don't think you can do it in MC. I think you can only do it in the CEO. Other than that, nope, you won't make it. Look at all this city I have to cross. Imagine a 20, a 30 player lobby. Everybody gunning you down. And once your plane starts getting hit with bullets, even if they don't shoot any RPGs at you, you get some damage, your plane's gonna start smoking, and then it's just gonna start breaking down little by little, and then you won't be able to fly it anymore. Alright, here I gotta go around, drop this at the dam. These are the guys that live here at the dam, they want their weed. Gotta provide for them. There we go. Go back to the next plane and finish this off. Now check this out. I have 11 plus minutes. I have plenty of time. There we go. Now right here I got careless. Coming down. The radar started going off, but damn, I can't go down. I'll probably get chopped up. So what do? I gotta go to the right, left. I mean, go to the left and get low quick, as fast as I can. You don't want to get chopped with those things. If you crash with the cargo on your plane, you're done for. Now if you crash right now after you drop, you have to steal a car or call one of your vehicles and drive all the way back to that car. I mean the plane that's over there. And if you have to drive, you'll never make it. You'll never make it. Your time will run out. So make sure you fly back. Don't crash. Because they just give you enough time to do this with the 3 planes without crashing. Here we go. Now what did I say? Make sure you don't park this plane in front of your other planes. Skipping the water there. Quick land, splash. I don't know why my character felt face on the ground. Maybe I thought the plane was still moving. You know how when you jump out of a car you start rolling on the ground? I think my character thought the plane was still moving and just jumped out flat on the ground, face first. Here we go. One more circle. As you can see, it's the same circle over and over, so next time I get this, I'll know where I have to go. Usually these missions are the same thing over and over. There's about 20 different ones. You're not gonna get the same mission. The next time you do this, you'll get something else. But next time you do this, you know how to do it. It's easy. Got 9 minutes left to deliver 5 more packages. Stay low to the ground, as slow as you can. Avoid that radar. You're safe. There we go. Make sure you avoid trees when you're close to these mountains. You want to clip any with your wings. I imagine all the work you did and you delivered 10 packages. You clip a tree, clip a power pole, crash your plane, it's done. You lost everything. And that hour or 2, 3, 4 hours that you wasted stocking your product, it's just wasted time. I know it's just this is just a video game, but if you're gonna be playing it and doing this stuff, you might as well do it the right way. Alright, here comes the next drop off. Got 5 left. And these things are slow. Here we go. Come down low. And drop it. goes. Little parachute comes out of it, lands. Here's the next one. Make my right turn. As you can see, this is just repetition. It's 3 circles. Now if you would have done this, or if I would have done this at 2 bars or a little bit over 2 bars on my product, I would just have to do 1 plane. I would have probably got $65,000-$70,000 on it, which is cool. But this is the first time I've sold a full warehouse. Usually I've been selling just half. This is the first time I've sold a full warehouse. I want to see what it was like. Next time I know it's a 3 plane thing. Usually it's 3 trucks, or usually it's 2 trucks. Now if you have a buzzard, like I said, it took me a while from doing all the stunt races to buy the stuff. But if you don't have a buzzard, you're gonna struggle at first. Just keep working at it. Once you get your buzzard or any of the helicopters, you can travel across the map real easy. Next one. Now we're here going over the airport again. Now if this was the military base, I'd have to go all the way around. Go to my left and go around. Now you'll lose a couple of seconds trying to do that, but trust me, you'll avoid all the planes, helicopters shooting you down. Two more packages. Here we go. Now Rockstar makes it easy for us to make money in these missions, but you'd have to do it with friends. For some reason they have that, I don't know if it's a glitch, or for some reason their servers put you in a solo public lobby whenever you do certain races on your own, and then it spawns you into a public solo lobby by yourself. Now if you stay in it for a little bit over an hour, then it starts populating. You got people joining your lobby, and then you got 2, 3, 4, and it just starts populating. So it's not like a glitch, it's just maybe you start a fresh lobby by doing this, and as people start joining in, the servers, or I don't know how it works, it just starts populating the lobbies again. Now if I start getting too crowded, do it again, find you another public solo lobby, and start selling your product. Even as you could also get a public solo lobby for restocking. You stock your cars. Now trying to steal cars and stock your warehouse with the cars, and you got public full lobby. They're gonna destroy your car, and then you're gonna waste all that money trying to stock it, restock it. It's no fun, trust me. There we go, sold. So as you can see, we already made 413 plus. Now I'm gonna look at my map, and we're gonna go to my car warehouse. Now I could have done this another way. I could have sold my I could have sold the car.
So I guess we have a sale.
There's a cooldown when you sell a car if you want to sell another one. Go sold the car, came back, sold my special cargo. There's a cooldown on that too. Went back, by that time the cooldown would have been done on the cars. Sold another car, and then from there went to go sell the weed product, which there's a cooldown on that too. And from there I could have went back to sell another car. So when you have all these different options, there's always cooldowns and all these little different options, but this is how you make your money easy, and there's always something different to do, which you'll never get bored. Yeah, you might get bored if you're by yourself. Now usually I'll invite a friend to help me out. They'll make money, you know, a couple of thousand here, a couple of thousand there. So usually when I'm the CEO, I'll find the cars and I'll find the crates and I'll have them deliver them. I'll just sit back and then won't do any of the work, and then they can make all the money. I just chill back and they can help me out and they'll make the money. Also, when it comes to selling, they can help me out too. That way you don't get that bored. You can have 1 or 2 friends help you out. But the more friends you have in the lobby with you, in the public solo lobby, the faster it'll repopulate. So usually if you're by yourself, it takes about an hour or 2 before it restarts filling up again. But if you have 2 or 3 friends with you, maybe within 30 or 40 minutes, it'll start repopulating with more players. So that's just a risk you want to do if you want to deal with it. Here I try to fly or drag this plane all the way over to my warehouse. Wasn't going anywhere, so screw it, let me get out. I can hoof it all the way over there. Damn, don't I look sexy? Just run up the street. Should have made a left on this alley, but it's okay, I'm not that far. There we go. And make sure when you're running down the street, get out of the street. I don't know why I was running down the street, but if you get ran over, you're a goner, you'll die. So you can't see behind you, so just pay attention for that. Try not to run in the middle of the street. Now this is the cheapest car warehouse. It's probably the farthest one from my CEO office, which is fine, but it's right next to the freeway. The freeway's a block and a half from here. And whenever you're stealing cars, stay on the freeways. As soon as you get off the freeway ramp, the warehouse is right here. That's the only good thing about this warehouse. It's a little far from your CEO office, but when you steal the cars, you're right there. Like the cars I have here. Now each of these cars is worth 100,000 if I sell it and no damage. So this is money saved up here for a rainy day. Every car there is 100,000. Usually when I'm restocking my warehouse with cars, like see there's a standard range right there and a mid-range. Usually I'll sell those. And I'll save all my top range. I'll just save them, and sell all the little weak cars. You'll get $37,000 for the standard range. You'll get like 67,000 for the mid range, and you'll get 100,000 for the top range. So if you ain't got nothing to do and you're wasting time, or you got a car that you know it's not worth that much, just go ahead and sell it. It doesn't take that long. It takes 2-3 minutes after you upgrade it.
Okay, let's get it ready.
You upgrade it for about $7,000, I think. Sell it for $37,000. You make $30,000 in 3 minutes. Easy money.
Look at that
And
finish.
just get rid of all those cars and keep all your expensive cars. Save them
Looking good.
for a rainy day. And here we just got to upgrade this car. Now the upgrades don't matter on these cars. Just upgrade them. One option for little for each one of those things that we have: tires, brakes, the color, the upgrades. You just gotta change something on them. Doesn't matter.
It's
Once you're
all or
done, now
nothing
this
on
car's
this
worth
one.
100,000.
The work wasn't cheap. Get the
But
car to the
delivered with
buyer
no damage.
clean.
Now
This should be a payday, people.
this is a spot that I have for this warehouse. I always do it. I have to park it over here, because then you got these guys coming down trying to damage your car or try to kill you. Once I pass this fence, there's that pole right behind the fence to the right. You park it next to the pole. They can't knock the pole down if they try to crash it. So I park it right here. If they got cars coming, they're gonna crash right into that pole. Now here comes the enemies. Come over here and just wait on them. And here they come, and all they're gonna do is just pile up right there. You get 4 waves of 2 cars, 2 enemies per car. So there's 2 cars, 4 enemies, first wave. You got 4 waves of these. You just gotta sit here and chill. You'll be here for 2 minutes and you're done. Here they come. Just watch them pile up. Do not try to drive this car all the way back to the drop point. They'll shoot at it. It'll be damaged. Just take these guys out real quick. There's the second wave. And wait. Whatever warehouse you have, make sure you find yourself a spot where you can leave your car, because they're gonna shoot you. They're not gonna shoot the car. They'll shoot the car if you're in it. If you're not in it, you're not gonna damage the car. But I park it behind that power pole there. That's one of those power poles that they can't get run over. So if they run into it, they're just gonna slam right into the pole. The car's protected. I've had it where they come flying, crash into their own cars and fly over, and they've damaged my car because I parked in the middle of the street right there. So now either I park it right there, or I can park it right where I'm standing behind me over here and leave it there and protect it. See how they come in flying? They're just piling up. Oh, just take them out. Know how to count the cars. Now if you come over here and then run back, all the cars will disappear. Now make sure you guys pick up all this money. It's free money. It's not a lot, but if you're doing this every day, it's free money. And there's also ammo on the ground, so just grab it. It doesn't take 30 seconds. Just grab it. Look at all that free money. Ain't nobody gonna give you free money, so you might as well just pick it up. It doesn't hurt, doesn't kill, doesn't waste any time. Just get it. Now we're done. Now all I have to do is drive the car to the spot without crashing into any cars. That's the only thing. Now you'll have cars that will turn in front of you, so you gotta make sure you pay attention. If you follow the rules of traffic, you should be okay. But if you start cutting around corners, going on the side, going around on the wrong side, passing on the wrong side, you'll have these cars just cut you off and hit you. Like see right here. Now you gotta be careful that you don't have a car behind you. As you're making out a turn, you'll slam right in the back of you. Trust me, if you follow the rules, you'll be okay. See? I got careless for passing right there. And you're always gonna have some dumb car just cut in front of you. Like that one again. But don't speed, take your time. It only takes 2 to 3 minutes for you to deliver this car. So for 3 minutes, just take your time, you'll get your money. Another car cut you off, another one. That's because I'm not following the traffic rules. You just take your time. I'm speeding a little bit, but I've never drove this car, so it was kind of had pretty good handling. I liked it. Kind of ugly though. But now see what I'm doing? If you do that, you're gonna have a car hit you. Trust me. Right here, take it slow. Doesn't hurt. Take your time. Watch your corners. There we go. Look at those rims on that car. They don't even match. Like I said, you don't have to match the car. They don't want special colors. Just put whatever you want on it. Just Go, 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 go. Watch the corners. Go slow, slow. Now right here, I gotta make this right, but like I said, just watch behind you, cause watch the poles, watch anything. Don't run over people. Now they always throw you up these little curvy streets up here in these hills. If you don't pay attention, you got cars coming out of driveways. So take your time. I've damaged cars before and it pisses me off because you're trying to follow the rules and you got these cars just coming out of the driveways. Just take your time and you'll get your money. And I'm just waiting. Now right here, there's a blind spot. So make sure, right here, you always look. See that? Just pay attention. Now I've had cars coming out of this driveway one time and it just crashed into my car. Pissed me off. And there we go. Look at that. Nice chrome old school car. 100K. There you go. Over 500,000.
Well done out there. The
And
money's
under
in
an
the
hour.
bank.
And it wasn't boring. I had fun the whole time I was doing it. There's always something different. Now I'm done. Now tomorrow I can do something else. I can restock. But I'm still not done. Come over here. Call my buzzard. Like I said, rinse and repeat. We're gonna go back to my warehouse. The cooldown period already passed. Go over there and just empty out that warehouse. It's only 8 crates. And it's not much money. Now imagine you trying to drive back to your house. It'd take forever. So you always make sure when the first thing you buy, make sure you buy yourself a Kuruma, an armored one. Make sure you buy yourself an insurgent, and make sure you buy yourself a buzzard. That's all you need, these 3 vehicles. Anything else that you buy, that's just something that you want. But with these 3 vehicles, you can do pretty much everything in the game faster. And you don't have to worry about other players shooting you down. You got the Kuruma, you can use that in missions, you can use that in the heist. You can use the insurgents in a lot of the missions too. Get the extra protection. The only thing about the buzzards, or the way the controls are, I hate landing these things. Because you think you're in an open spot, but you're not. There we go. Just park it real quick. Get a little bit closer. And here we are. Come over here. Now once my warehouse loads in, there we go.
Hey.
I just have 8 crates to sell. I already sold half of it. 140,000. Now if I would have sold the full warehouse, I would have had 2 trucks to deliver. Just like on the planes. Get in 1 truck, deliver everything,
Okay. To make
and
this
come
sale,
back,
you're going
grab
to
the
need to
other
do
truck,
some long
and
haul
start delivering
trucking.
that.
The buyer wants
Which is
to
easy. These
minimize
missions
risk
are
with
easy. You
multiple
can do these
drop-offs.
in 5 minutes.
Hit all the points and we'll get paid.
They're not hard. Now I've done these in the public lobby with players in it. I'm telling you, it's no fun. It's no fun. I've had helicopters come in and just ram their helicopters into me and try to take me out. Now with this, I've gone through helicopters like nothing. But there's players that'll try to take you on. Now if they take your cargo out or shoot you out, they only get a couple of grand. They may get 2,000. I don't know why they would waste their money for 2,000, but I guess they're desperate and they need money. But I have 140 grand on here, so I'm not gonna risk it for for the guy being greedy for $2 grand. It's not worth it. Unless you got a couple friends with you, go for it. You'll get that bonus for the players that are in the lobby. The more players that are in the lobby with you when you're doing these missions, you'll get that extra bonus money on there. You get an extra 20, 30, 40, 50,000 on top of what you're making. It's good money. You just don't risk it now. Your friends don't make that much money when they're helping you out. They make some money, but if they have the same warehouses as you guys can help each other out. You guys can help one guy out, deliver everything, give that guy the cooldown, and then you guys go do the other friend's warehouse and help him out, and just go back and forth. Same thing with restocking. If you have a couple of friends, you guys can restock those warehouses easy within 10, 15, 20 minutes. You guys can restock the warehouses quick and help each other out. And then you guys can get all the vehicles you want. Now this mission is pretty easy. If you want to upgrade these vehicles, this monster of a truck, it's pretty good. You make sure you put bulletproof tires on it and upgrade the armor on it, because you have players that already know and they'll shoot your tires out, and once they shoot your tires out, you're done. It's no fun. This tank right here of a vehicle will go through anything. Nothing will stop it. Once it gets going, it's moving. You ain't stopping it. You can throw anything at it, it won't stop. It's just the armor sucks at it. One sticky bomb, one rocket, it's done. All you have to do is barely touch the circle and drop it. Now right here, the cops got called in on me, 3 stars. So what I do, just call Lester. Make sure you get the cops off of you when you have 3 stars, because you have those helicopters, they'll shoot your tires out, and you're done.
What service are you looking for?
Here you go.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help.
$600 over 140 grand. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. All you have to do is just touch the circle. You don't have to park all the way inside. Just touch the circle and drop the product, and you're done. There we go. Last thing. Now this mission took less than 5 minutes. I made up 140 grand in less than 5 minutes. And here we go. Mow these cars over. Keep on going. I think they make this vehicle like this, so if you got players chasing you down, no obstacles are gonna stop you. Just keep going. And here's my last stop. There it is. You see that? $153,658. Now, if you need a little bit extra money, just grab you one of these cars out here and take it to the shop and sell it. You'll make yourself some little extra money. Alright people, hope you liked the video. Hope you guys learned something. Show you guys how to make some money with no glitches. No money glitches, just the way it's supposed to be done. Just grinding away. Well, this is No Remorse, signing out.
Better than new.
Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worth